the road to rock.
Hey, welcome to episode 4 of Road to Rock, season 2, the summer episode, the season of flowers and sunshine and bikini girls. Let's hope. And speaking of flowers, here I am in the month of July 2019, right in the heart of summer, and what do I see everywhere I'm driving around is, or walking, I see lilies blooming everywhere. It's quite a beautiful sight, isn't it? But unfortunately for me, it's a sign of death because my mom died in July. And also when I used to visit my girlfriend, Trish, my ex-girlfriend, when she was in the hospital, she died of a brain tumor. When I used to go visit her on the side of the road, I'd see these damn things growing all the time. So unfortunately for me, it's just a sad reminder of people who have passed. Here I am at the crematorium in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. This is where my mom was cremated. And I find it very strange that she was cremated in the city that I'm living in, or close to it. Coincidence? I don't know. What a strange place for it to happen. But I'm quite glad that it did, because I was able to bring her flowers for her horrible cremation. I say horrible because it really is. And I don't recommend doing that to your body at all. Yeah, so every July I come down here to where my mom was pretty much last intact, last in existence, at least her body anyways, on Earth. And it's kind of a creepy feeling, but it's a good feeling to come here for some reason, I don't know why. And I was glad to be here for her cremation. No one else in my family did, and most people don't usually go to cremations unless you're from India, but I'm glad I did. Now how about that? As I was filming that, it started raining, so I had to go in the van, and then it stopped raining pretty soon, and the sun came out, and I just showed you the rainbow that was over this building where my mom was cremated. What a weird time for that to happen, eh? And that's interesting. Coincidence, most likely, but you never know. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't recommend cremation because it's a horrible thing to do to your body. You know, people think that it's ashes to ashes, very simple. But you know, folks, we were never ashes. When the hell were you ever an ash? Never. You were an egg or sperm. That's not an ash. And though I think people think that you magically turn to ashes, very simple. You just bake you and you just peacefully turn to ashes. No, it's a gruesome, gruesome process, ladies and gentlemen. And how do I know? Well, I learned the hard way. You know, I just came here to bring my mom flowers when she's going to be cremated, and I thought I'd be running the hell out of here before that happened. But no, I had to say to the cremation guy, well, how do I know it's really her ashes? So by me saying that, well, he just says to me, well, come on downstairs. So I followed downstairs, and he opens up a door. It's a fucking refrigerator, freezer type thing. And there's my mom in a box. Holy shit. And then he goes, well, here's your mother. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to leave my flowers here, I guess. It's a little too much reality for me. And then he starts wheeling her out. Then we go down the hallway. Then he goes to a fucking oven door, opens up the fucking door. I'm just like, no time to say nothing. This all happened so quickly. And girlfriend at the time, Kim, was with me. And then he goes, oh, well, he puts the box in the oven. He goes, oh, would you like to push the button? I'm like, no, thank you. So I think Kim did. And it's like, holy shit, there's a little window on the fucking door. Isn't that nice? Nice little fucking show for you. I don't think it's for a show. I think it's for the cremation guy to watch the process to see when it's done or not. But anyways, holy shit. So when that button was pushed, she was instantly engulfed in flames. A total inferno. So you're not baked peacefully to ashes. No, no, no. You're basically put on a barbecue, ladies and gentlemen, and roasted for an hour to an hour and a half. Imagine the process that's happening to your body. No, thank you. I will not do that. I'll rather rot in the ground, thank you very much, because if you've ever seen a turkey in the oven, that'll be you. Actually, not an oven. A burning barbecue. Take a picture of your chicken legs surrounded by flames. That's you, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? You're not turned to ashes after the process is over. No. On the day that my mom was cremated, it was a very hot July day, and sitting outside, and the girlfriend at the time goes, oh, it's too hot. I gotta go to Tim Hortons, which is a coffee shop, and get an iced cappuccino. And I'm like, well, I think my mom's a lot hotter than we are. So yeah, I stuck around. And you know, the amazing thing is, when I was younger, my mom used to take me bird watching. And she even bought me binoculars. So while I'm waiting for the cremation process to be done, the crematorium guy comes out with a pair of binoculars, hands them to me to let me view some eagles that were perched up on a light or a light post or something like that. That's pretty unique. Coincidence? Perhaps, but you know what? The symbolism was just amazing. Yeah, so after about an hour and a half, didn't take long for my mom, she wasn't very big. He goes, well, your mom's done. Come on down. I'm thinking, come on down? Okay. I go down, and he opens up the fucking oven door. And holy fucking shit, there's my mom's bones on fire. Like, what the hell? So, you're not turned to ashes. So what do they do with those bones? They put them in a metal centrifuge kind of thing that has metal balls inside, shove the bones and ashes in there, and it spins around, and these metal balls mash up your bones to meal of some sort. So yeah, you're not ashes, you just ground up bones and ash. So ashes to ashes, my ass. So this is my little memorial table for my mom and my dad. Little VW bus that my dad was last in, that he supposedly shot himself in. He just bought it and wants to kill himself. Kind of odd, right? Highly unlikely as far as I'm concerned. But, well, maybe the payments were pretty steep. He wanted to get out of the payments. I don't know. And here is, which is pretty amazing actually, a replica of the flowers that I gave my mom when she was cremated. So when I went looking for flowers that were similar, I found these all at once. What are the odds of that? The lilies, the roses, and oddly enough, bulrushes, all on the same day, I found. Oh, I don't know, a lot of strange things happened with me. Coincidence? It happens so often, you kind of think not. But so here's a photo of the actual bouquet of flowers that I brought to my mom's cremation. Everything here represents her life and things that she loved. I handpicked everything here as well, except for the roses. Roses, for that was her favorite flower. Milkweed and Queen Anne's lace,
for that was food for the monarch caterpillar and butterfly. Lilies represent the time of death. Lavender, her favorite scent. The bulrushes, for she used to make us pick those when we were younger so my sister could go to ballet school. Not a fond memory, but that was part of our life. So here you'll see a picture of the bouquet laying on top of my mother. Yeah, in a cardboard box. Nice. Here's the room where you can wait and wait for your loved ones to be cremated, or you can wait outside like I am here. And here's Kim, and this was a very hot day, sitting by lilies, of course. Interesting, outside of the cremation, there was a nest of baby birds. So inside, death and gloom, outside, new life and a new beginning. That was kind of cool.
Hey, so sitting by the display here, and you know, as I was talking earlier about the cremation and why I experienced what I experienced is because I said, how do I know it's going to be her ashes? And that's why it all transpired. And more proof I got that it was her. You know, before, if you've been following the show, before she died, she broke her leg, fell down at the home that she was in, and then she had an operation. They put a pin in her leg. And I thought it was just alongside of the bone, but no, it's inside the bloody bone. Inside the bone, that's a horrendous operation. And because I asked that question, more proof. The guy hands me this. The pin that was in her leg. Unreal, look at that. So, do I need any more proof? No, thank you. So, the man was, I'm keeping it because it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of morbid, but it's not. It's like, Jesus. It's the last thing left of her. This is it. Oh, and some smashed up bones and ash. So, the guy was so touched that I went to the cremation. You know, he was nice enough to give me some ashes, and I keep them in this teapot because my mom always offered us tea, always made tea, always drank tea. Tea was always the theme. So yeah, so I keep them in here. He gave me 2 little containers like this. This is the ash. And the responsibility of holding this ash is like unnerving. So I'd like to have these rejoined with the original bunch of ashes, and she should be buried with her dad and put to rest, because we do not need to be hanging on to these ashes any longer. Because, you know, at first, fine, during the grieving process, and the grieving process never ends, unfortunately. But we need to be responsible and respectful and put these in a resting spot. And it might be kind of cool to bury it in a teapot, don't you think? So as I was telling you earlier how the cremation guy brought out binoculars, well, it was very amazing because, why? My mom bought me binoculars when I was a kid, and here's the very same pair of binoculars she bought me when I was like 9 or 10. Look at that, isn't that unreal? The very same pair. Unreal. So, speaking of birds, bird watching, check that out. That's my mom's bird bath, a cement bird bath that we've had for years. It's a cement bird bath. You know, every few years we had to paint it. You put a base color, then you do a lighter color on top, just for accenting and contrast, and it's pretty cool to still have it. You know, all this talk about birds reminded me of something. When I was 16, my whole summer, my 16th summer, was ruined, but it was benefited as well. But you know, you think you'd be having fun when you're 16. No, I was a mother, and a mother to a blackbird, and we called it Starsky. Well, it was actually my sister who named it Starsky. And why is that? Well, this is around 1980, and there was a TV show called Starsky and Hutch, and she was a fan of Starsky, so she named the bird. Why did she name it? I have no idea. Since I found it, I don't know why she named it, but anyways, that's what we did. But I was basically the mother to this bird, and the whole summer was pretty much ruined taking care of this blackbird. But it was an amazing experience as well. You know, I taught it how to dig in the garden for worms and other bugs. That was pretty neat. And we'd go, come on, Starsky, and it'd come fly on your shoulder. We'd walk up to the woods with this bird on our shoulder and dig for worms, and it was basically our kid. So by the end of the summer, I was saying to my mom, oh, this bird has ruined my summer. Man, you know, I had enough of this bird going wah, 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 in my face constantly, just begging for food. But you know, I loved that bird. I would scratch it and pet it, and it was my baby. But at my age, you know, I had other things in mind, but that was my summer when I was 16. But it's a good memory. So by the end of summer, you know, I used to see Starsky looking up to the sky at the other birds, and then this one day he took off, joined his friends. I don't know how he knew how to do that, or what motivated him to do it, but I was sad at the same time, because I was thinking, I hope he can survive, I hope he'll be accepted by the other birds, but that's just the way it is, eh? Well, during that summer of having Starsky as my baby bird, I also had a paper route. Well, it wasn't mine, it was my friend's, but I would help him out sometimes, and when we walked around the block delivering papers, Starsky would sit on my shoulder. He would fly right across the line and go, Starsky, come on! And he'd fly, land on my shoulder, and walk around the block with us. It was unbelievable. A cool experience. But you know, all this talk of birds and flying, and what's similar to flying? Writing songs. It makes your spirit soar like a bird. And what else were we talking about? Cremations and fire. Infernals. So, I might as well show you and let you listen to my song called Fire and Ice. I've been meaning to put the song in the show quite a while now, and no better time than now. Fire and Ice.
Stupid
Well, since we're on the topic of fires and cremation and everything else, I might as well make a fire. It's a beautiful summer day. I'm kind of hungry. So what better than to cook over an open fire? Much better than using a gas barbecue. Way better flavor, and you kind of feel like a caveman. Once it's burned down, I put a grill over top, and I think I'll cook up some chicken legs. Since we're talking about cremation. God, pretty sick. Wow, listen to those things sizzle up. Nothing better than cooking over a fire. Just the flavor is amazing. And you know, have a nice beer to go along with it. Listen to that. So refreshing. I love these frosty mugs. Just great. Gonna go great with my chicken legs. Well, they're done. Care to have a bite? Oh yeah, look at that. Slurp. Cremated legs. Ah, what a beautiful summer day. Check out this tranquil river in Stratford, Ontario. I think I'll go kayaking. And lucky for me, I got a kayak in this bag. Yes, I do. And I'm unfolding it now. I got this on Amazon for just $100. Amazing. A kayak in a bag. Few minutes, pump it up with the pump supplied, and you got yourself an amazing kayak. I'll be floating just like these swans. With ease, I must say. Even got a blow-up seat. This is going to be very comfortable and enjoyable, I must say. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, wow, super light, too. This is going to be awesome. Wow, did you just see that? A monarch butterfly. There it is again. Could that be my mom? She loves Stratford and coming to Stratford to check out the river. And we raise monarch butterflies. Could be. Hello, Mommy. And hello, Mr. Duck. Cleaning your feathers before a swim? Or after? I don't know.
Ducky.
Well, check this out. Even got a stabilizing fin they put on the bottom of the boat. Snaps in and locks in. Now, time to try it out. Gonna come along, Mr. Swan? Well, here goes. So comfy. And here I go. Mr. Swan, what are you doing? Keep that beak away from my boat, you little shit. Uh-oh. Hello. He looks a little interested in what I'm doing here. Don't you fucking dare peck at my boat, or I'm screwed. Okay, off I go. Man, this is great. You move quite quickly in this little boat. Super light. Very easy to paddle. Look at this beautiful calm river. Warm sun shining down. Swans swimming around. And duckies. This is great. A lot of people were amazed in what the hell I was doing, what I was paddling in. Nice weeping willows over the river. Classic. Lots of low bridges to go under on this river. It's very cool. I love how the sun's reflecting up on this bridge. Really cool. I'm easily amused. Look at my shadow. Cool. Man, this is awesome. Should have brought a fishing rod. Oh well, next time. I'll go under these willows. This is fun. Pretty neat. What a day. Beautiful. Man, what a view. Just awesome. It's great to be out here on this little kayak. Here's some rowboats that people practice rowing on for racing and whatnot. It's kind of freaky thinking that you're on this little blow-up kayak. You try not to think about it. You don't want it to pop and sink. That'd be a nightmare. A beautiful experience turns into a nightmare. No, thank you. Hello. Love all these low-hanging trees. It's just fun to go under. I'm easily amused, like I said. Doesn't take much to entertain me. Oh, here's a cool bridge. Let's go under that one. A lot of cool walking bridges. Weeping willows. Lush grass. And yet another walking bridge. Let's go under here. All kinds of cool nooks and crannies in this river in Stratford. Man, what a day. It's awesome being out here. Floating around. Very cool. Lots of flowers growing alongside the river. Very nice. And a lot of expensive homes as well. And walkways where people can walk. Here's a pontoon kind of boat where bands play on that you saw earlier. It's kind of a neat thing to witness. Some homes even have docks. Lucky bastards. That would be really cool. You walk out to your little dock. And yes, those are watermelons on my shirt. I like watermelon this summer. Whatever. Hello, ducks. Some more mansions on the river. Pretty nice. $1 million homes. Oh, it's just breathtaking being out here. It's just awesome. This boat is working great. Can't believe it. Hey, there's a fountain in the middle of the river. Not sure why. Just for visual or any other purpose? Who knows? Well, the sun seems to be setting a little bit here. Perhaps I should head back. Hey, two guys in a boat. A blow-up boat. I actually have that boat too.
Oh, I like that boat. Good boat.
It's a good little fishing boat. Has fishing rod holders. I actually have that boat too. That'll be for another episode. Beautiful wildflowers growing along the side of the river. Another great bridge to go under. The river to rock. Instead of the road to rock, it's the river to rock. And still didn't lead me to rock yet. Hello, Swan. What are you doing? Don't you dare peck my boat. Never mind. Yeah, I'm talking baby talk to the swan. Just so I don't sound too threatening so it won't want to come and attack my boat. He's a dominant swan, encouraging the other one to go back. Or to get away from me, wondering what the hell I am. Some freak in a blow-up boat. Swans are just everywhere. Well, time to dock this boat. Hopefully don't hit anything sharp and sink. Believe it or not, I filmed this all myself, like I do all my shows.
I think I'm also pretend that I just got that. And that would be a YouTube moment where I fall in.
Well, I almost did fall in there.
Okay.
Yikes. I made it. Pretty cool.
Hey, how's it going? Here I am amongst some friends, some sunflowers, right in the middle of summer. And you know, wasn't that amazing? Kayaking in the Stratford River. Unbelievable. In a blow-up $99 kayak. Unbelievable. Don't have to tie down the roof of your car. You just put it in your trunk, pop it out, blow it up in 10 minutes, and off you go. I even bought a double kayak and some dinghies, bass fishing dinghies, and I can't wait to try those out. But you know, that was great. But you know me, I love going to the beach. And if you've been watching this show, you saw season 1 where I went to Port Stanley. That is episode something in season 1. Check it out and you'll see that. But I think now I'll go to Lake Huron. See, I'm lucky I'm surrounded by all the Great Lakes. Port Stanley was on Lake Erie. Now I'm going to go to Lake Huron. And there's a town called Grand Bend, very popular beach destination for people. And then there's Port Franks and so many other towns. But yeah, I think it's time to take a little road trip, don't you think? See ya.
Come along, Toby. Into the van. Let's go for a ride. This is gonna be great. Hello, Toby. I just pulled over, and that crunchy sound is me walking on fresh cut hay. Well, not fresh, but cut hay. And this is why I pulled over.
Hey, check this out. I had to pull over, and you know, it's amazing seeing these bales of hay on the route to the beach. And it reminds me of when I was young. I spent a lot of summers when I was like 14, 15, baling hay. It was great, build some muscle, build some character. Remember the farmers gave us great lunches, you know, cake, watermelon, lemonade, and the lunches lasted forever. It was great, but it was cool to see this nice memory and share it with you. But, you know, enough of that. We'll continue on to the beach. See you there.
Hey Toby, we're here. We're in Grand Bend, Ontario. And man, it's packed on this hot summer day. Wow, look at the crowds. Hey, check out these cool cars. Awesome. Must be a car show in town. Or just people have cool cars, I don't know. Hey, how's it going? People see a camera, they gotta wave. Hey, give us a honk. Well, here we are at the end of the strip. A little round turnaround and parking lot area. And beach is packed today, man. People are parasailing, sun tanning, boating, burning, fishing, jet skiing. Who knows? All kinds of fun stuff to be had here in Canada and the Great Lakes. You know, you'd swear you're looking at footage of the Caribbean. Looks just like Cuba, Dominican. No, this is in Canada, Ontario. This is Lake Ontario, and yes, we got beautiful girls on the beach as well, checking out the parasailing and other activities on the beach. Man, this is booming today. This is not unusual. Every day is booming here during the summer on the beaches in Ontario. I love these natural areas that they keep protected on the beach and beaches in Ontario. No walk zones. And of course, we have lifeguards making sure no one's drowning or doing anything stupid on the beach or in the water. Here's two girls on a surfboard thingy paddling around. Sitting down is much easier than standing. And here's the bandstand. The band's setting up. A friend of mine actually is playing this evening. Shelley Raston, a country singer. Quite good, actually. That's going to be great. Every Sunday night in Grand Bend, they have that during the summer. And here's the harbor, where boats harbor. They come and go. And coming and going, they're doing plenty of today. All sorts of boats. And this is where you rent or book your parasailing adventure. Non-stop action here today. Here goes another group going out parasailing. And no beach is complete without hot girls on the pier. And hot they are. Man, look at that. And if you like sailing, go sailing. I like the way this couple looked on the pier, so I had them look at the beach for the visual. It looked great. And of course, I had to get into the action. Can't have a shot without me in it. Man, what a hot, messy, sweaty day, but beautiful. Hey, but wait a minute. What do I see in the distance? A sad reminder, that lighthouse. Reminds me of when I photographed my ex-girlfriend, Trish. Absolutely beautiful. She sadly passed away. But you know, she loved being in front of the camera. I love photographing her. She was awesome. And keeping that tradition, these girls wanted to be in my show too. They love the Road to Rock. And so does this girl.
Hey, welcome to the Road to Rock.
Oh, thank you very much. And thank you for being in my show. And thank you girls too. You guys look great.
Okay.
Ready? Action. The spirit of the bend. And that spirit is just to chill and relax, and I'm doing that with my doggy Toby. Hello, Toby boy. Yeah, a lot of good rock memories here from the 80s. A lot of bands played up here, and one place is for sale. Main Street. What the hell? So much for the Road to Rock here in Grand Bend. And what's this? Hey, someone stole my Mad Hatter idea. Oh well. Hobo pie is pretty cool. English baked pies. Oh yes, Toby, you're gonna have some, don't worry. Sink my teeth into this. It's loaded with all kind of stuff. Pretty good place, but my Mad Hatter's Grill and Tea Party is much better. Well, finish it off with some ice cream. How about that? What kind shall I have? Some kind of a cherry cheesecake. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. And yes, Toby, you'll have a lick too. Nothing like enjoying a sunset with a beautiful ice cream cone. And to digest tonight, I'm gonna watch my friend Shelley Raston on the beach performing. What a lucky girl. And man, is this girl good looking. Look at that smile, those eyes, that body. Unbelievable. She should have made it, really. She's stunning. Just as beautiful as Shania Twain or the like. But you know, lately she's kind of let herself go. She's got to get back to the gym, stop drinking wine and partying at the cottage, keep up the image. Sorry, Shelley. She's going to hate me for saying this. But it's true. In country, you got to look your best. You know, you're competing with all kinds of beautiful women. And sadly, that's just the way country is and most music genres. You got to look your best to be on stage. So, hate me all you want, but get back to the gym, get into shape, and you're going to be great. Because your voice still sounds good. Oh man, this is just beautiful. Look at that sunset. What a great way to finish the day. Listening to Shelley, enjoying ice cream, and being with my best buddy, Toby. Oh.
I know that I can't keep. And nothing feels the blackness that has seeped into my chest. I need you in my blood, I am forsaken of the rest. Just to reach you, just to reach you. Oh, no, reach you. Come to my window. Come inside, wait by the light. Coming home. Come to my window. Yeah. Come inside, wait by the light. Come to my window. Don't see you around. I had enough when you put me down. You think you owe me, you don't even care, man. It's more than I love you every round and again.
Hey, check out this car. Pretty cool. Awesome paint job. What the hell kind of car is this? No idea. But since it's parked, it reminds me and Toby got to find a place to park, so we're sleeping in the van tonight. Good night.
Man, what a sight. I slept in my van overnight here in Grand Bend, and you wake up 7 in the morning, only on a beach, and you see how calm and beautiful these Great Lakes are in the morning. Just like glass, absolutely amazing. You know, these lakes can be really rough, but in the morning, it's just like, just check it out for yourself. Amazing. You gotta come to Southern Ontario, Canada. Check out the Great Lakes. There's nothing like it.
Oh, here they are cleaning up the beach early in the morning, getting ready for the crowds to pile in later on today. And you know, it's so great in the mornings here on the beach when there's no one around. It's so peaceful and it's so quiet and calming. It's great, but it won't last for long. So Toby, let's get the hell out of here.
Well, what a beautiful morning here in Grand Bend, Ontario. It's been a great visit, but you know, I'm going to check out another great beach, which is just 15 minutes south here on Lake Huron, and it's a little place called Port Franks. It's not nearly as commercial as Grand Bend, but it's beautiful.
Hey Toby, we're here. Port Franks. Oh, it's so exciting. Love this place.
And just like that, here I am in Port Franks. Just a quick drive down south, and here I am. Absolutely beautiful. This is the marina in Port Franks. I just love this place. It's calmer, it's quieter, and it's just very picturesque, very nice. And what a beautiful morning. You know, I haven't been here in a while, but I love the beach here, so let's go check that out.
Just down this path, we'll hit the beach. Just walk along the river. Man, what a beautiful day. Oh, look at that water. What a beautiful morning. Amazing. What do you think, Toby? Pretty cool, eh? Man, what a great way to spend the morning. Just chilling with my baby boy, Toby. Good boy. I love the naturalness of this beach. the driftwood. Just look at it yourself. I like it. And the nearby river is very nice too. Weeping willows. And what's going on here? Let's follow this water. Hey, is this a river?
Start digging, start digging.
I'm directing the guy at the end.
Oh, look at that. That's where it's not a natural stream at all.
They're trying to drain the water out of the river because it's flooding people's properties up inland. Some great nature along the side of the lake here. A heron looking for some fish.
Well, it's surprising to see that half the beach is gone. The water in the Great Lakes are so high that it's eaten up most of the beach. But it's good for the wildlife, eh? And it's good for the lakes to have more water in it, but kind of reduce the size of the beaches everywhere, even in Port Stanley. Oh well, still beautiful.
And beautiful it is. Man. Hey, a monarch. Nope, wrong. It's just a viceroy butterfly. But it mimics the monarch butterfly, for monarchs are poisonous to birds. Well, here's a fun thing to do at the beach. Build yourself a ramp. Not much lift, but good try. Hey, even elves have fun at the beach. Riding dinosaurs. That's something you don't see too often. And just like myself, this guy went kayaking. Kayaking and fishing at the same time. If you don't like doing that, you can build a sandcastle like these girls are doing. Or just relax on the boat. Chilling, enjoying the breeze and the sun. And a few drinks, I'm sure. What a beautiful day. Well, Toby, did you have fun? I sure did. It was great spending the summer vacation with my doggy Toby. Just awesome.
Well, there you have it. Port Franks, Grand Bend. What a great summer. Kayaking. You know, glad to share that with you here on Road to Rock. And I can't believe I got a chance to get down here. It's already August. Almost near the end of August. So, I'm glad I got down here. And I'll come back in September and stuff like that too, but glad to do it while summer is still here and summer will be leaving us pretty soon. It's pretty sad. Which reminds me of summer didn't leave. Girls leave us too. Or mates, or whatever situation you are in. And one of the first songs I ever wrote was called She Left Me Alone. Pretty stupid lyrics. Pretty juvenile, but that's what you sing about when you're 16 or whatever the hell I was when I wrote the song, and I wrote the music later on around 1988. So here it is, just end the show with, and I'll see you on the next episode of Road to Rock. I'm gonna go swimming. See ya.